Man, I was talking to somebody at my job today, and this person mindset kind of made me think about how everybody just thinks of things so differently, and we are all wired differently for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because being you is what makes you you. But this person basically said it's literally impossible to save in this economy. And I don't know why people harp so much on doing so because you're not going to be able to die with the money anyways. That mindset right there is what really keeps a lot of people stuck. And as soon as I heard this, man, it made me want to come home and record a video about it. So this person, of course, has kids, has a family, has a lot of things going on. We both work the same job, but I'm in a higher position, so I do get, paid a little bit more. But like I said, how you think of money is going to be based on your situation and also how you were brought up in your childhood as well. It doesn't really matter how much you make. A lot of people can make a lot of money, but they just don't have a plan and don't really know how to execute the plan. Because if you're still stuck on, the digits of money instead of actually using it as a tool, you're going to forever be stuck, bro. So I was just trying to get in this person's head and just be like, money is just a tool. Whenever you stack up a whole bunch of money, you just buying back your freedom, bro, because who wants to work for somebody for the rest of their life? This person said, I don't mind working for somebody else. I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't really care. And then I was just like, bro, why? But then I had to sit back and think. I'm going back to my book, David, I forget his name, but The Way of the Superior Man, it was basically saying, stop trying to see yourself and other people because people are just different. And that situation just taught me, man, that literally people view money so differently. You know what I'm saying? And it can also tie into your characteristics, your habits, and how you carry yourself as well. So I don't know. I just come to work every day. I had a motivation to, want to work hard, do what I need to do just to make my paycheck and then let it work for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person, I guess I am an entrepreneur. I want to buy my freedom back. This person didn't feel that way. This person said, hey, as long as I take care of my kids, I use my paychecks to get by, pay the bills, do what I need to do. I don't care. And you know what I had to do? I had to take a step back and I had to respect it because once again, I was trying to look in the mirror and it just wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of us, we get so inclined and so biased about other people's opinions, but we don't think about their situation. So this was really a huge learning curve for me. You know what I'm saying? It taught me to just be patient, listen to people, know their situation before you judge them, and never judge a book by their cover because once again, you just never know what people are going through. But like I said, I'm one of them people who really wants to have my freedom. This is why I post so much on this channel and also on my Stash Reacts channels because for one, I'm doing what I love to do and I'm talking about something that I love to talk about. And for two, I'm trying to buy my freedom back, bro, because I feel like we were brought on this earth to pursue our purpose and just live life to the fullest. And I feel like if you're working for somebody for the rest of your life, then you just really won't be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, I'm going to take this back a little step. You know what I'm saying? Because we got people who are like doctors, lawyers, engineers. These people make 6 figures plus a year. You might be able to live the way you want to live if your overhead is, decent and you're able to invest and you save your money and you taking trips and stuff. I ain't talking to you, bro, but I'm talking to my people who work regular 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, the fast food workers, retail, wherever you work, factory jobs. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, man, them factory jobs really be the hack because you get hella hours and they pay good. Conditions might be a little bit shit, but I feel like you'll be able to use that tool a whole lot better if you're able to make more money. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is just opening up other streams of income and just growing, investing, doing all of that. But like I said, man, I didn't really take what this person said too much because like I said, their situation is different. They have kids, they got a lot going on, and this person said, I will live a fulfilling life as long as my kids come up and they have everything they need and they have a great childhood. You know what? I couldn't do nothing but respect it because a lot of people bring kids into the world and don't really give them the life that they deserve. But just judging from what this person said and from other conversations that we've had, I know they're not lying and I know they're happy. But like I said, man, just think into it a little bit. Think about how hard you work for your 9 to 5. Take that same effort and put it into your 5 to 9, and I promise you, life will get better. and don't always, think inside the box. Don't try to be like everybody else. And if you want to get out the rabbit race, just be you, post your content, do whatever, start that business, bro, because time ain't doing nothing but going. You can't get time back, but you know what I'm saying? You can get your future back. Ha, I'm out. Deuces.